That's what I get for trying to drive a BMW with a BMW motor stuck on the side of the road.
So I'm at the shop waiting on Mike to come by with the new car he picked up. And he texts and says he might not make it. So apparently it broke down on him. So we're gonna go grab the trailer and go get him. So this new car broke down like 10 miles from the shop. So ran to Mike's house, grabbed the trailer, and we're headed there now to pick him up. Sounds like something electrical fried on the car. Said there was a lot of smoke, and now he has no power. So we'll see what we find. AAA.
What's up? BMW is still BMW things.
Take this thing.
So we picked up this E92, which we'll go through some more details later, but thought it was all good and working, but left me stranded on the side of the road. So pretty sure the change engine light came on, but we're gonna load it up on the trailer and see what's up. Really clean.
Suspicions that it's locked up. Sounds horrible though. Sounds horrible.
Let's try this shit.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but we were able to push it. The check engine light was for something about the AC. I'm just trying to check the temperature and stuff. 187 degree coolant temp.
It's a bit rattly. Battery only had like 8.5 volts, so we jumped it, and now it seems fine.
I don't know. What the hell is that?
Oh shit, yeah, it is, okay.
Car was super fun. I had no complaints about it. Just don't die randomly.
Don't run the baby over.
And they kind of
gets up and goes once the turbos come in. It died. Interesting.
I have no idea. Weird. I want to know what that puke of smoke was. Maybe it still did let pressure out. I don't even. The AC compressor's over there. I saw it right here, like out the cowl, but it was just like, and then gone.
Wouldn't think these would have a blow off anywhere else.
Yeah, it would just be on the compressor, I would think. Oh, 'cause look. This.
Oh shit.
Plug, where it plugs into here. This is in the back of this fuse box. And there's also this connector that goes into this side. So I think what happened was maybe that was rattled loose. They don't have the screws in there. It'll be cool to do the N54 comparison because I've never owned or driven N54 car. So throw downpipes on it, put it on the dyno, see what it makes.
It feels sporty.
It feels sporty. It's fun, super fun. I drove it yesterday and today, and it feels good, handles good. The power's a little, you know, peaky, so it doesn't really make much power until the boost comes in, but it spools really fast with the little twins.
What size are they?
I have no idea. Look it up. They're tiny. I mean, we're definitely going to do the downpipes, because I'm going to sell the cats. I'm going to delete the secondary cats, sell those, sell straight pipe those. Downpipes are coming. Might as well put on the dyno. We'll put like a stock tune, you know, off the shelf little Android tune in it and see what it makes. Maybe we can find a dyno plot for like a
Bone stock.
like a bolt-on Camaro to compare to, like to overlay it. Like 450 horsepower Camaro versus whatever this makes. I think they make like 400 horsepower with downpipes and tune, or 420, something like that. I really not sure. We'll see. We'll see what it actually makes on Caesar's dyno. But I'd like to see the difference in the curve. We'd have to compare a manual Camaro or Corvette.
This thing popped up on, what was that, BMW LS swaps?
Yeah. Yeah, it was actually from a guy that I had sold a kit to in like 2018. I was gonna swap it. He was daily driving the car. He ended up getting in a car accident, couldn't do the swap. And then he was moving, so he asked me if I wanted to buy it.
Yeah, he was military, right?
Military, yeah. He was moving to Alaska. So, Dan, if you see your car, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Leaving me stranded on the side of the road isn't real fun, but
Yeah, so Mike saw it before, but he thought the car was in
I thought the car was
New
in
York?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
So he didn't even look at it, and then Ben sent it in the group chat, and he saw it was in San Antonio, and he literally went like the next day and bought it. Too good of a deal to pass up. I think you should keep the stitching with the zip pass.
I could fix the stitching. It's not terrible.
Just get a big Band-Aid sticker.
Or I should stitch it with like some silver thread or something.
Just those weird turning ones?
Yeah. Yeah, this is like fully optioned out. Heated seats, the iDrive, like all the stuff. So it'd be interesting to weigh this one. Because this is the one that supposedly is heavy like Drayson's car. Because I still think Drayson's car has sandbags in the back of it. Because I don't believe it weighs that much, because mine's way lighter. And it has an iron block and uses aluminum. So I'd be curious to see.
We were supposed to do a little overview on this car, and then it ended up breaking down, so we had to go and get it. But Mike's new toy, and now it's perfectly fine. So seems like connector just came loose. So N54 content coming y'all's way for a while, at least, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know. What if it lives forever?
I mean, I'll drive it. I don't mind it. Like I've said it over and over again. This is the first BMW I drove with a BMW motor in it. Well, no, I drove the 1 Series.
The 1 Series a turd.
The 1 Series was broken. You drove it.
Yeah, it was fucking
like a rear-wheel drive Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Really
Frank and I were just wide open in that thing. It is.
just beat on it. So this is fun. I mean, I like it. It makes good power. Michelle likes it. It handles good. It looks good. It's got nice wheels. If this really makes 400 wheel manual, it's a great Kaylee. Like,
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. And that's not the crowd we're going after with swapping them either.
Transmissions aren't that hard to pull to put a slave in it.
No.
Or a throw out.
No, it shouldn't be easy. But yeah, we'll probably do this completely like the wrong way. We're supposed to like do maintenance and put coils and plugs in it and water pump, and I'm not gonna do that. It runs fine. It's got 126,000 miles on it, so maybe I'll put plugs in it. I have no idea what they are. I'm not gonna put a water pump in it until like it dies. So we're just gonna do like everyone else does when they get them, and throw on downpipes and tune them and see what it makes. That's it.
That's it. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this one. A little bit off book what we planned on doing, but car seems to be fine now, so hopefully just a loose connector. But make sure you guys always check out the links in the description. Some of you guys looking for parts for the BMW swap, a lot of the common stuff that we use is listed below. There's links to Amazon. I get a lot of people who are going to the Hangman Performance website, and y'all are messaging us saying, oh, I can't find the parts I'm looking for. There's nothing BMW related parts wise on the shop website. You have to go to www.lse90.com. That's Mike's page for the BMW stuff, and that's where you'll find all of that information. So make sure y'all are checking out that website, not the shop website. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank y'all for watching.